Breaking news, Brad Garlinghouse has his meeting denied in Washington, D.C. this morning. And here's his message to Senator Lummis. As chair of the Digital Asset Subcommittee, canceling a meeting with me and will not reschedule. As a leader in Congress and senator for one of the most pro-crypto friendly states in Wyoming, I hope you will reconsider and be a leader for all of crypto. I invite you to join me on an X Spaces anytime or a live conversation on stage to talk about how to make the U.S. the crypto capital of the world, Johnny Krypto. And here I'll say it once again. Brad had a meeting scheduled with Senator Lummis. She canceled and will not reschedule this morning. I thought the war on crypto was over. It seems like it's evolved. Now it's Bitcoin against everything else. Give me some of your thoughts.
Well, Abs, I'm not going to sit here that I'm surprised. I'm not surprised. I think Brad just messed up his statement. Rather than saying she's from the most pro-crypto friendly state, it should have said from the most pro-crypto, most pro-Bitcoin friendly state. Obviously, Senator Lummis is being funded by the Bitcoin folks, the Bitcoin people. This should be no surprise to anybody. It's always been about Bitcoin. It's always been about the Bitcoin reserve. And I think here's what's going to happen. Bitcoin, the people behind it are going to push it. And they're going to get Bitcoin out there. That's fine. Let's get it off the plate. Let's get it done. Brad obviously was trying to be proactive, right? To be ahead, to get a head start, to kind of introduce XRP and kind of go to Congress. And the reality is the fact that she won't reschedule tells me that right now, remember, they're all puppeteers. So who's ever pulling her strings are basically telling them, no, just push Bitcoin right now. We'll get to the other digital assets later. Now, here's the good news. Brad has other connections. Brad's had dinner with the president. I bet you Lummis hasn't had dinner with President that often. Brad had a special dinner with the president, J.D. Vance, with the vice president, with his team. So I think he has connections in other ways around. And what this is going to do, I hope, will open Brad's eyes to realize he's going to have to go a different route to start promoting their technology. And here's the other thing, Abs. I'm not even so sure they need Congress because they're going to get the stablecoin bill anyway. We're going to get that maybe later today. And we know they bought Hidden Roads. They are going to demonstrate their technology to the world through Hidden Roads. It's going to happen. You can't.
And just like Sal Gilberti had told us last week, Johnny, he said Ripple is going to be the #1 blockchain company that brings Wall Street into the digital asset market. This is a primary example of that. Now, there is a positive side to this, right? Because initially, they did have a meeting scheduled. So as you can tell, Brad Garlinghouse is actively lobbying in Washington, D.C., looking to have these pro-crypto conversations. Fred Rispoli chimed in with some very interesting information on this topic. And what he stated is this was canceled by somebody that is not Senator Lummis. So whoever manages her schedule actually went in and canceled the meeting, not Senator Lummis herself. Very important detail, guys. I'd love to hear underneath the video, what are some of your theories as to why Senator Lummis would not meet with Brad Garlinghouse earlier this morning? And Johnny, I'll say this, and then we'll move forward here. Ripple's mission has always been the same through all this adversity. Ripple is making money move as quickly as data does today, right? As easy as it is to send a text message, it should be that easy to send $10 across the entire globe here. Ripple is bringing that to fruition. And whether this Senator Lummis comes to fruition, whether this case is a $125 million fine or a $50 million fine, one thing we know for sure, there is less uncertainty than ever around the project XRP, whether it's the price chart, digital asset adoption, or the fact that these ETFs are inevitable here in 2025. Be patient, my friends. Any closing remarks, Johnny?
Well, let me add this on top of that, Abs. If you were really looking for a silver lining, how about this? 1,700 NDAs signed with not Cardano, not Solana, not Ethereum Foundation, but with guess who? Ripple, baby. 1,700 active conversations happening. Tells me right then and there everything I need to know, that there is a lot of interest from other businesses and institutions that want to use this technology right here. And it's only a matter of time. You might be able to slow it down, but you ain't holding it down.
Completely agree, Johnny. And one thing that we know for sure, digital assets are here to stay inside the United States, guys. If you enjoyed this content, be sure to smash the like button, subscribe to this channel, and turn post notifications on. We do a daily video every day at 5:30 p.m. and we'll see you all in the next one.